All right, guys, a few days later now, as you know, we had a few issues at that track day at, what was that track called again?
Toronto Motorsports Park.
No, the other one.
No, Shannonville.
Shannonville. So here at Kevin's house, we're now in Montreal.
Saint-Eustache to be exact.
Saint-Eustache in Quebec.
Yeah.
So it just means I'm further up north in Canada, basically. And we've got ahead and got a few bits on the way. Obviously, the fan died. We've ordered a new fan, which was in stock. Turned out they didn't have it in stock, and it's coming tomorrow morning, but we'll get onto that later in this video. We've also got a dead starter motor, which we're going to rip out right now. And one of the big things, if you've been following along, I had issues with wheel studs. I finally, just by chance, Kevin was taking me to a shop.
Overdose Performance.
Yeah, a buddy of his, and walked in, and I spotted these on the wall, and I was looking for these in the States and wasn't able to get a set that were like close enough to me or could get delivered to me in time. Sure enough, in Canada, random store, Overdose Performance. They're sitting on the wall, exactly the studs I need for the back of the Corvette. So I'm gonna be able to put a full set of new studs in the back and stop mucking around and having issues like I have been. So that's gonna be super rad for events and just in general going forward, because these last forever. I got no affiliation with ARP, but they did good stuff and support drifting. So yeah, definitely worth supporting them. So we got the studs for the back. Need to rip the starter motor out. We may try and fix it.
Yeah, hopefully we could just maybe like, it's just the stud Luke was saying that, so where the power cable goes, so maybe we could weld the stud back on or something instead of changing the whole starter.
Yeah, so we'll work that out. And then obviously the fan, which will come in the next, tomorrow morning, I think we can pick it up, and then tomorrow afternoon, we can actually go ahead and drift the car. So now is all repairs and a bit of maintenance on the car. Go ahead and, it's actually on a lift, by the way. Yeah, little scissor lift, right?
Scissor lift. It's obviously it's not as good as a regular lift, but it's better than working on floor jacks.
Yeah.
So under the engine is like fully open, so like you could work under the engine. You could be sitting under the engine, and it helps out a lot.
Yeah. Rad. Cool little shed here. Make it work. Alright, sick little lift. Actually goes way higher than I thought. Probably like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. I should be able to get under there reasonably easy. First thing I gotta do is probably rip the starter motor out and work out what we can do with the starter motor. I do know where there's another one here in Montreal we can go get, but obviously if we can fix this one, that would be better, because that means less money spent. While we're talking about money, go in the description, you can grab yourself one of the shirts. That'd be really rad, help support the cause. All right, starter motor's out. There's meant to be a bolt right there that's come out, so I don't believe it's fixable, but I guess it might be. I don't know enough about these things, but we'll either get it rebuilt or whatever. I think the motor itself is good, it's just whatever that is on top, which I don't know what it's called, is broken. It's exactly what happened to the last one as well. I guess it's just got something to do with the heat of the manifolds. Unfortunately, while it's under the car, I've noticed that all my manifolds are cracked as well, which sucks. I always give this thing a good amount of cool down time as well, and unfortunately the headers are all cracked. I don't think that's something I'm gonna be able to fix right here, but it's something I'll get to need to get fixed in the near future, with the headers just super annoying. Whether I get new headers, because mine are not only, one side's cracked and one side's beat, like one side's been bashed up a lot. So yeah, neither here nor there. Just got the back wheels off now, just getting ready to start knocking the studs out. I'm pretty sure with these hubs I can actually reach through. Yeah, I should be able to do it without pulling all this apart, so fingers crossed I can. I'm going to start sort of getting at that now. All right, part of the way through fixing this, we're extremely lucky to find out, well, you found out.
Yeah, I called a starter place not even 10 minutes away, and to see if they could just change the solenoid. And if they had
just this bit.
Yeah. So called them, they had it in stock. They're like, yeah, it's like 35 bucks plus tax. Went there, they even switched it for us. Took us, what, we were gone 20 minutes?
Yep.
And we're back here, we're gonna be able to start it and to install it.
And I've been looking online, they said to put some heat stuff, and you might have some.
Yeah, I have to go through my mess here, but I'll definitely find something to try to avoid it.
Yeah. All right, sweet as. We're gonna go ahead and try and heat wrap this. It's just what I've seen on some of the Corvette stuff, and one of them was a Corvette dude talking about it, so I guess he hasn't had a problem since, so fingers crossed, put a bit of heat shielding on and I won't have any more of these issues. It's very annoying. I think it's my 3rd or 4th starter motor with this car. So a little bit of heat shielding there. Should hopefully do the job, because I feel like this getting hot's not the issue. It's just been this bit, this basically, that bit there is the bit that always falls out. Hopefully that stops any more issues, because no starter, honestly, with this situation just sucks. And they're not too bad to change on the Corvette, but they're still not easy to change. Okay, it's now dark. Been in here for many hours. Typical thing with me, we messed some stuff up. By we, I mean me, being impatient. But we got this side's done. We're just waiting on new wheel nuts because we kind of killed the wheel nuts we had. Well, I killed, again, I'm using the we term, not your fault. 100% me, being impatient, trying to use a rattle gun to pull the studs through. Killed a few studs, but how's this? By chance, Kevin literally, for some reason, has like a stash of ARP wheel studs and had another wheel stud, set of wheel studs. So we're able to replace all the ones I stuffed up, except for one of them or 2 of them are a bit iffy.
Yeah, we have 1 spare left.
Yeah.
And we have 2 iffy ones, but we're gonna use,
your dad's coming.
Yeah, we're gonna use you know, tap and die kit to try and fix the threads.
Yeah, we're just gonna clean the threads up. Hopefully they're all good. Yeah, getting myself in sticky spots as usual. But yeah, I don't know if I filmed on this camera, but Kevin's part of, what is it, ODX?
ODX, yeah, ODX. It's a LED lighting company, and we do all LED conversions, you know, from your headlights, your low beams, your high beams, your fog lights, your corner lights, your flashers, your brake lights, your interior lights. We have everything to convert. You know, if your vehicle needs brackets to install new bulbs, if you need resistors, if you need DRL decoders, smart decoders, we've got everything. You can check out our website, odxled.com, and just put in your car and it'll tell you everything that you need to convert your car to LEDs. So we're actually going to be doing a conversion kit on his car right now. These have projector lenses, so we actually have specific projector bulb kits for LEDs. We're one of the only companies that do have that, because a projector lens only takes its light output from 180 degrees, only like half the circle. So if you put a regular LED kit, it will work, but you're going to lose half of your light output. So we made a bulb specific for projectors that only shines its light on one side, so you get 100% of your light output.
So this is what you'd use in like S13 projectors and stuff like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
As you guys know, my Turbo S car, I rock triple projectors in that car, so that's definitely cool to know.
I think they're H3s in the triple projectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we definitely have that.
That's cool. So, and you're saying these are HID though?
These are HID, exactly. So we're going to convert it to LED. So we do have to do a little custom wiring where you have to bypass the ballast, the HID ballast, which, you know, it's not too hard. You just have to find power and switch power and get a ground, and that's it.
Clearly something I'm absolutely not touching, and Kevin's going to do that absolutely himself, because I don't want my car to catch on fire. And if I touch it, that's what will happen. All right, so Lord Savior is here from Overdose Performance. He sold me the studs, which I proceeded to F up half of them. What? 4 of them? No, it was 6 of them, because there's 2 more still stuffed up on there. He's come past Kevin's house. Is it a far drive? Not too bad?
About half an hour.
About half an hour. Thank you.
No problem, man.
And we have wheel studs. Normal wheel studs too, so I'm stoked on that. Open end, so we should be able to make things work. From a name brand I haven't heard of in a long time. Haven't seen in a long time, I don't hand, so yeah, cool. We're gonna make things work on half the car. The other half, we're gonna have to wait for Kevin's dad to come fix the kids, aka my problem, basically. So it turns out Kevin's a bit of a magician over here. If you remember LS Fest and more recently Nate Hamilton, all decided that this part of my car was the big punching bag, and Kevin's just somehow literally, this was black, like completely black with tire, and he's got it all off. It's actually insane.
Almost done.
That's wild. It actually looks a million times better. Now you can't stop. Have you seen the other door on this side?
No. Yeah, but on the sticker it was super easy. So like honestly, here, let's see. Let's give it some light. I need a bit more compound. We'll get it off. We'll get it off.
All right.
Trust me.
Good convincing, guys. Thank you. Okay, didn't film it, guys, but we got the new fan. New fan is in, mounted up, mounts up really nice. The last fan I had in, it actually had a kind of smashed up shroud. So this is the first like legit fan I've had on this car. It doesn't seal good against the radiator, which isn't ideal. Again, still, I really ideally need to go to like a brushless, really powerful fan setup on this car. Because Corvettes just like to get hot, and that's how they are. So it's hardwired back in how the other one was. Everything seems to be good. Gonna give this thing a wash before we head to the track, but now we're gonna go fit tires and head out to the track. But that's all for this one. See you guys in the next one. Big thanks to Kevin and everybody else that helped getting the car back together and back to what it should be. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.